ho, ho! I'm the 2KMC, here to tell you what's happening in the neighborhood this holiday season. Get started with Big Top Challenge. Make big plays with big heads. On Monday, head to Dime Time, where you'll work with the community to reach the assist.
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City, our site tonight. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sport. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off."
Thanks, David. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Labissiere. And it's Young in at the point. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White is out there with Satoransky. And it's Porter at the small forward position. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Now, here's Porter. Clock at 6. White against Young. And Labissiere sends it back. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Hunter, no one around him, drops one in from the wing.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
Passes it to Satoransky. Back to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Porter, no luck. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Count that one.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Now Satoransky. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to White. Goes back up. And Carter lays it up and in.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
To the paint. Here's Hunter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass.
Wow. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's Herter. Satoransky covering. Young against Porter. Shots good from Young. Young's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Satoransky. Porter passes to Satoransky. Here's Carter. He feeds it to White. Over Young. And it's White missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Capella, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Porter. 14 points from him the last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Here's Young. Bucket is good. Young's got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead. And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
That one is off.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Good on the second free throw. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now, here is Young. He's got 6. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Satoransky finds White. And here is Markkanen. And LaBissiere sends it back. Fast break, the Hawks. Young's shot is good.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Bulls trail by 12. Outside Porter. And there's the pass to Satoransky. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Porter, no luck.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And Young kicks to LaBissiere. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's White. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And the dunk by Capella.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. First free throw is good. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts. But I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's Reddish. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's the chosen one. 26 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's the break. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando.
Here's Reddish. Oh!
Rabbit out of hat.
Second personal foul.
And Reddish playing rugged right now, crashing into the defense, drawing the foul, and draining it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%. And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke, had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA, struggled just to find his rhythm.
Yeah, I think there were a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
Here's Reddish. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket.
Reddish daring the defenders that time as he got really aggressive.
For Atlanta, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First one falls for him.
Cam Reddish at the line for two.
Here's the chosen one. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And Jones sends it back.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pulls up. Excellent D there from the chosen one.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's an 18-point lead. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here's the chosen one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first
The Bulls have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
25.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
That's good from the chosen one. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from the chosen one. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Teague deciding where to go with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Teague's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's the chosen one. 6 points for him. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And here's Reddish. He has 7. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Young, the chosen one out there with Dunn, and it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Inside, here's the chosen one, Bembry with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Magic had a huge game. He picked up 26 points and did something else well, finding ways to force the defense to send him to the foul line. He came in hot off the bench and maintained that play throughout the game. I'm sure his team wants him to do that again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Bembry misses. Bulls trail by 20. Here's the chosen one, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Satoransky subbed in for the chosen one. Pass to Satoransky. Back to White. Outside Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Satoransky trying to get open as Carter. Off target at the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Hunter kicks to Labissiere. Passes it to Hunter. In the corner. Herter with it. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Satoransky against Young. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Atlanta leading by 20. Herter passes to Fernando. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Labissiere. And he's good on the second. Satoransky with it. No points in the game yet for him. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Markkanen finds Porter. Now here's White for the three. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Grant, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number 1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Already impressing at a young age. Kevin Huerter's dead-eye accuracy from deep, combined with being a fear leader going inside, that's going to pay some dividends throughout his career.
Satoransky looking around. Here's Carter, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Chicago calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it.
Give him a hand. Come on, Chicago.
Off the inbound pass, and then Carter with the dunk.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
White against Young. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Satoransky, the pass to Carter. Over in the corner, White. It's not going to go for him.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
They get the rebound. He gets that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
White dishes to Porter. Outside, Markkanen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers, and, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Hawks. Reddish is checked in. Good on both.
And Marketing is a perfect candidate for that stretch four. Outstanding at pulling the trigger from deep and not afraid to go inside and bang with the other bigs.
And Young kicks to Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And the more and more Cam Reddish gets confidence in that kind of game where he's going to go inside and attack, that's a big help.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Now White.